Mike Scheidt with a song called Marrow. CVT guitar lesson for Lewis. This is someone I haven't heard of. It says YOB's Mike Scheidt, so YOB must be a band he's with. Talk about a long song. This is kind of like a jam song. I think he had the basic idea worked out and then just left room to do what he wanted to do. There's even a solo with nothing backing it in this. Real interesting. A lot of pages. So some of the little parts I structured a little smoother for you, because there'll be parts where he may hit one extra string within the part. It would make it very, very difficult to remember. So let's jump in. Tuning is double flat, so it's called D standard. And what we're going to do here, 7A and 7 high E. You're set for the top line with this. We're going to do the A and high E together. So I'm going to use my thumb and my middle, like that. The rest is all singles here. Go A, B, G, A, E, rest. A, B, G, A, E, rest. A, B, G, A, E, B, G, A, B, G. Okay, that's a long pattern to memorize, but you'll be okay with it. Once you get that, you're going to repeat it with an open A string. Nothing else changes in it though, okay? So check it out. Oops, let's go. And then I use 3 fingers. It's just how I've always done it. You know, it's hard to tell. He's also using a pick on a few parts because he strums some chords. But most of this is done with his fingers. Now check this out, man. Talk about a stretch. You need 3A, muted D, and then open G and B, and 7th fret on the high E. He strums that one, so just take your thumb and go. But the picking, check it out, pretty much the same. But it's shorter. So, and he switches to a G, which is 3, mute, open, open. Just strum that with your thumb, or act like you're holding a pick and strum it, however you feel. All of them except the high E. Actually, use your index, my bad, because check this out. That's the chord, and then have the pinky still on the 7E, and we're going to go. So it's then from the A down, open 7, open, open 7, which is this. So this 7 is pretty consistent through the whole song. Strum them all except the low E, and then we go. A lot of memorization of strings, so you're really going to need to work with these tabs. Use this video, obviously, but your most important tool, especially for finger picking, is these tabs. That is 5 times. That's really the main part. Try to highlight, you know, what you see the chord dials, you know, like we have. From there, he goes into this. If you get the order of that, and then this, oops, and then back to the, or if the root note changes off those chords, which would be, that's all root note chord changes in this. So you have about 5 chords within all that. Okay, so that goes on for a while. Like I said, 5 times. Section 1B, 40 minute and 43 in. More of the same, but not as long on the pick patterns. This is 7 up top, 7 on the bottom. You're just going to strum them all. I'm muting the A, and then I'll go E, D, G, or E, D, G, D. So it's oops, to this. 3, 3, 2, open, open. Into this. on to page 3. So you've got your work cut out for you, man. But you know, just jamming that first part would be a lot of fun. Finishing it off with open B, G, and D. Does all that 3 times, or 2 times. Second time no star. That'll push you to 2 minutes and 1 second in on this A chord. A2 technically. You'll go. There's our strum, and then back to this. Then so try and get these on in little subgroups. Like you may want to take part of something. Look at the second line in your tabs on page 3 where you see the double dots 2 times. That's our A2 chord. You can go and just work that, and then play the tail part after it, but take them in 4 notes at a time if you want. Go back and add the other 8 and build it that way. Section 1C, 2 minutes and 14 seconds in. This is okay, then we're going to go to this 5A, 7 on the high E. Strum it. Wait, that one doesn't repeat. That's a 1 time. So you're strumming it and then pause and then go A, B, G, D. Okay, then you'll hit the 7 off the high E. Rest, go A, B, G, D. That part is double dots. This part here. Oops, do it again. Then you strum it. And then go middle 7A. Followed with the open B and G. So it's excuse me, let's do that again. And then 8A, muted D, open G, 8B, 8E. Strum. Okay, you'll strum it, and then you'll see the starters from double dots. We'll go A, B, G, back to the A string, and then hit these 2 at the same time. And we do that 3 times. 3rd time no star. So it's oops. Then just take this middle, move it up to 8 on the low E. Same kind of idea. Strum. Go E, B, G, E twice. Sounds like this. Now some of these, you know, I told you I generalized some of them for the sake of tab as well. But on the second ones, you don't necessarily have to strum if you want to focus on the high end of it. In other words, as opposed to. So either way. Okay, keep everything down. Go to the 7th fret on the low E now. Same idea. 2 times. Keep everything down. You go to 7 on the D. And same idea. Oops. Like I said, that's 4 times. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, if you want, don't strum it. Just pluck like the last 2. It'd sound like this. Okay, top of page 4. Okay, this is crazy. 3rd fret, low E, muted A, and then 7th fret on the high E. I think we did this earlier. You'll strum, or something like it. Rest, and then E, E, B, G 2 times. 7, slide to 5, so you have 3E, 5E, open B and G. So it's or to a G major. 3 mute, open, open, 3, 3. When you strum that, rest, E, B, G, D. And that's it for that section. But that's a subgroup, right? You can go. 248 section 1D, 6th fret, low E, muted A, open, open, 6, 6. Same idea. This is kind of a longer pattern. Strum, and then go E, B, G, or strum, E, E, B, G, E, B, G, E, B, G. Sounds like this. Do that again. Then, this is really cool. Never played this over here. Same thing on the 1st fret. Well, you'll strum it, rest, and then go E, B, G, D, E, rest, E, B, G, D. So it's then right back to the G. 3 times. Strum it, slide it up to the 5th fret. And then go E, B, G, D. And you go back and play all that. Second time, no star. Repeats finally here at 310 and 443. And then at 6 minutes in, you don't know where he's going to go with this. He strums the G chord 3 times. Then he throws in this chord. 3 E, muted A, open, open, barred 1st fret, E and B. So the F with the G bass. And then he goes 1st fret, E and B, strum, hammer to 3. Do it again with a pull off. So, okay. And then 620 timestamp, we have section 2A. Now this is a whole nother vibe. Almost sound like a whole different song, actually. 5776. It's A, D, G, B. And then lift your, you're going to go, let it ring, and go E, B, open on the G, and then a 7D. So it's, and then hit the A and B string where they sit. Same thing with 3 and 5, and then A, B, G, D, and then hit A and B together again. So, and slide over to the 3rd fret. Hard to do. And then 3A and 3B, open G and D. There's another subgroup. Throw a 3E up top. Okay, once you get there, you'll let it ring, hit it again, and go B, G, D, strum, and again. And then 3E, open E, and 3B. Rest, and then E, B, G, E. So we have top of page 5, double dots. Second time, the double dots with N are just going to be 1 time through instead of 2. And then you'll have this, like we did earlier, but he's not barring the first one. Open B twice. I think at this point he does have a pick. 5, 7, open 6, A through B. And then go A, B, G, D, strum, up, down, up, to this. 3, mute, open, open, A through B. A, 3rd fret E, open B, open G. And then 3A, 5E, strum everything except the low E. And then A, E, B, G. 3 low E, 7 high E. We did this earlier. Now we're strumming. Down, down, up, down. And then move over to the 5th fret high E. Sounds like this. Again. As that's ringing, go E, B, G. Now check this out. This is ridiculous. 3E, 8th fret on the high E. There it is. And this is going to go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Once again. And then you'll have a bunch of repeats. But in order to get this, Lewis, I know that's ridiculous looking, 3 and 8, you got to have your thumb way down. Like mine's at the bottom of the neck. If it's up here at all, it's restricting that stretch. You'll see. So just put it really low. And it still may be too tough, depending on the length of your fingers. So it's crazy, huh? I couldn't go any further than that, that's for sure. Solo comes in here, 748. I'm just going to run through it. It's nothing hard. I mean, you'll be able to get it, but here we go. Two times, second time no star. And then we go down because there's no star. Go. Now we're way up here. Then up to 17. And then go to 7. Top of page 6. 822 timestamp. Then you have 2 times. Then this. That's it. Section 2B, 836 in. It's back to this D minor thing we did. Now we're still going to be strumming. 5, 7, open 6, A through B. There's your notes. Go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, change to 3, 5, open 5. Up, down, up, down. So let's try that. And then it changes to 303, D, G, and B, up, down, up. To that rock G. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, change to the F with the G bass. Up, down, up, down. Remember that from earlier? And then you'll go back and play it again. Let's do it. Then 859 comes in. It's still that same start chord. Down, down, up, change. Add the 8th fret B string. Do the same strum. So it's 3A, open, 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 3, same strum. And then 5th fret on the high E with the 3A. So I'll probably go. So let's play those 4. And then 3 low E and the 7 high E. Same strum though. Down, down, up, 5th fret high E, down, up, down, up. Let's do that again. The 8th fret high E with the 3rd fret low E. Back to the 7th fret. So your melody there is alright, and then section 2B, no star in it, and then the end here. Oh wait, we still got a little bit more though. Section 2C, 921, 5, 7 AD, and then open AD and G. 8th fret A, 8th fret B, 8th fret E. Down, down, up 4 times. 7th fret A as well as 7th fret high E. Keep the 8B 2 times. Top of page 7. Back to the 8th fret on the E and B with the 7A. And then back to the 7-8-7. So 5A and the 8 high E. We're going to strum those. Slide to 7 high E. Down, up. And then go to the 5th fret A and 5th fret E and strum it. Hammer to 7E. Down, up. 3A with the 7E. Strum it. Slide to the 5E. And then go up. Add the 3 high E. Hammer to 5. The C add 9 chord. 3A and 3E. Yeah. And then 2nd fret on the A with that. So on this one, this is called G with the B bass. Strum it. It has the 2A in it, and then go A, E, B, G. Open 2. Hammer to 3. And that's on the high E. And then do it again with the hammer pull. With opens twice. Hammer to 2. And then go down, up. 942, hit that power chord, the 5-7 AD. Then it goes back to this. 8A, 8B, 8E. Okay, one more time. And then go 8-10 AE. Add the 12E. Add the 13. Twice. So you have, let me see, where was that? Sliding it to 12 and go down, up. Back to the 8. Down, up. 7A with the 10 on the high E. Down, up, down. See how crazy this gets with all the changes in the strums? If nothing else, you got some really cool chordings to do. 5A, 10E, up, down. Or up, down. Or up, down, slide to 8. And now we got the 5 and the 8, right? Down, up, 5, 7. Down, up. So it's... Add the 3A to that. Strum, slide to 5. And then last 3 strings. Down, up. 3, mute, open, 3. A through E. Down, up, last 3 strings, open. And there you have it. I mean, everything else is all repeats. So, you're definitely going to be dealing with some new chords here, Lewis. It's a tough one to try and play along with, you know what I mean? It just is. A lot of this is improv. I could totally tell when I'm hearing it. But he had, for the most part, his chords, you know, he knew what he was going to play with them. Don't beat yourself up on the picking parts. If you add a note here, as long as your changes are landing where he is, you're good. All right, Lewis, thanks, man.